Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 25, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome back to another episode of Calmsden Farms, the ultra realistic series. I think this is episode 3. I have some exciting, fantastic, amazing, great news to tell you guys, and I'm going to let you guys know in just a few seconds. But first and foremost, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, and I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. So we are back here on the farm, and I do believe it is episode 3 on the Calmsden. So all right, I've got some great news, and I've got to fill you guys in really quickly. First and foremost, as many of you know, but many of you do not know, I'd say the majority of you do not know, I am recording this on Saturday for Sunday video. Your boy Fury, we have decided that we have made a second channel. I have cleaned up everything. I've cleaned them all up. I've cleaned up everything, and I started a second channel on YouTube for strictly time lapses and shorter videos, no commentary, no nothing. And that is for the people who enjoy the short videos that are on their lunch breaks and don't have a lot of time, but they want to watch a Fury video. So we'll have some really awesome music, we'll have some awesome graphics, we'll have some awesome playlists going on in it, we'll have some country, some rock, some 60s, 70s, we'll have all different kinds of music going on there. It'll all be copyright free, so we'll all take care of that. Thank you, Nacho Cast, for allowing me to use your music. So thank you for that. But so if you guys are interested in going over and checking it out, it is called Mr. Fury's Time Lapse. That's the new channel's name, and that's strictly for time lapses, my truck sim videos. This channel here, the Fury Machine Gaming channel now, will be only realistic farming, and that's it. We've decided to pick Calmsden Farm, and we're going to stick with Calmsden Farm only. We're going to do shorter videos, which is going to be 30 minutes to 45 minutes, maybe a little. It's about a medium to mid-size, depending on what we're working on. And we're only going to do like 3 videos a week. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a video, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever we're working on, maybe an hour. I'm not gonna pigeonhole myself into making that decision now. We're just gonna go as we feel, okay? But this will be strictly realistic. We're gonna play in cab, out of cab. That's not it. We're allowed to have workers, so we're not gonna make a whole bunch of rules. We're just gonna come on here and we're gonna see if we can make ourselves a working dairy farm. We have to get 1 year on this, just like we were gonna do on Riverbend. But now we're playing realistic. So, and this farm is 70s and 80s. Now, I did have to download a 1960s combine because I couldn't find a 70s one yet. It's still early in the game. But like we talked about, so the other channel will be strictly for my logging, my mining. So if you guys like the logging and the mining and all that stuff, it's going to be on the time lapse, and we're gonna shoot that out, and we're just gonna make sure that you guys, I was concerned a little bit that people would think that I made that other channel to try to grab more subs and things like that. Absolutely not. And you guys know that I've always been transparent with you guys, and I've always told you guys the truth. I made that other channel because I've got really frustrated with the direction of this channel, where it was one day it was a truck sim, no commentary, next minute it was time lapse, next minute it was this. There was no direction that this channel, in the 4 years I've done it, it's been no direction. And finally YouTube has offered the ability to have multiple channels for the same name, like not the same name, but the same, under the same account. You can literally have a whole bunch. And it allows me to streamline my channels, and it allows me to put my time lapses in over there, so I can have content going over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send people from that channel to here and from this channel to there. But I've spent literally, today is Saturday, I've spent literally the whole day Friday, literally, and all day today. It is now 12:30 at night, I think it is, and I've literally spent about 24 hours literally sitting in my computer getting you guys are going to enjoy it, because the picture of the channel, I went out and I parked my Farmall tractor, my H series that you guys are fully aware of, and I parked that in my front yard, so you get a chance to see kind of my front yard with my woods right out there, and I got a beautiful picture of it. So if you guys want to, head on over there, and you can subscribe to that channel as well. And if those of you who want to watch, and I did it for the other reason I did it is because I had a lot of people that were asking me, just as many people that want to watch the realistic stuff want to watch the time lapses and stuff. Like they're in a hurry, they're at work, they're on lunch, they're doing their thing, and it allows them to just whip off a Fury video really quick that's like 15 minutes long, and you don't have to stand there and fast forward through it, you know. And as much as many of you guys, and Ian, I'm speaking to you, and Bart, I'm speaking to you, and Cowboy Bill, I'm speaking to you, you guys love my hour videos, and I really enjoy the support. But the majority of our family members don't like them that long. So I have to go with the masses, and I have to get us back down to a normal level of videos. And that's the other thing, is now we're going to start getting some consistency. And I really want to see if we're making some manure, because there is a manure problem. Now, on this map, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I don't care if Oxygen David does 100 updates. I'm not changing it. If we come across a problem that needs to be fixed, we'll skip it and we'll work on what we need to do. But I'm not going to keep updating the map. That's frustrating when he does that. So I'm just going to keep it the same, and we are not doing manure. So if we go into September with no manure still, then I'll get rid of this, and we won't put straw in there. We'll just sell the straw outright. Or maybe we'll put it in there and just, you know, someday. I know there's a big patch coming out for Farming Simulator 25, and they're supposed to fix a lot of things, but I did not see on the sheet, because I have access to the sheet just like all the other content creators do. I did not see on the update sheet anything to do with the manure. So I still don't know what this trigger is. Now, back in the original Calmsden, you could collect manure from here if you had the manure trigger. But I don't know what this is. I don't know. I would assuming that's maybe the manure is going to go here. I don't know. Or maybe that's a straw trigger. I don't know. I don't care. But, you know, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were fully aware that this is why I did the changes. I had people... I went into a stream today, and I had people kind of acting funny that I had created another channel, and it was really frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It was like, okay, I didn't go there with the intent of getting subs and things like that. That's not what I did. I was uploading a video over there, and I went onto the stream under that name, and everybody was just like, what are you doing? You know, it's like almost weird. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to get involved with that. You guys know how I am. So we're going to get the tractor up, started running. We're going to head down, and we're going to buy us... Oh, we have to buy us a harvester, okay, today, because the field that is straight ahead, see it way over there in the distance, that is got canola in it. And if we don't harvest it today or get as much of it done as we can today, it's going to wilt after tomorrow. Now, I did change it I put the vote out there, and I'll show you. We set it up for 2-day months now. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to play 12 hours each game day, which is the same as the 24 hours. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get going. But I wanted to let you guys know, you know, that way over there. Also here on this channel, only realistic farming. From here, forever and indefinitely, my channel is going to be this. If you guys want the realistic-ish stuff and the realistic stuff, that'll be under the time-lapse stuff. That'll be like bigger equipment. We can go fast. We can play around over there as far as, you know, not so much as realistic. We can use auto load. We can do all the things we want to do over there, which gives me a chance to use some of those crazy, weird mods, you know, that everybody likes to do. I like to play like that every once in a while. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy it every once in a while. I don't do it all the time, but I do like it every once in a while. And it seems to work really well for the logging and the mining and the things like that, the construction maps. You know, it kind of works good to use like auto load and stuff like that. I mean, I went on there today and I did a video that I cleared 50 trees. I was actually 45, but it just was really nice to mute my mic and to just play the game and then work more on the quality of the video. Like when I'm editing, I normally just, like you guys know, when I do these videos, I edit my voice to make sure it comes across clear, and I edit the lighting. Other than that, I don't touch anything. And it's so easy to just do these videos than it is, believe it or not, the time lapses. You got to speed the video up. You got to get it in. You got to fade the video in. You got to do this. You got to mute the video. It's really like a lot of editing, and you're not talking to people, so you're just sitting at the computer. So they're both easy to me, but this takes more work because I have to literally explain what's going on and entertain and things like that. So it gives me, as a content creator, the best of both worlds. It gives me the ability to come in when I'm super busy and do, we're going to put my controller down and we're going to drive down. Let me flip my slippers off because I'm recording this so late. I've got my slippers on. Get this out of my way. There we go. I had to push my slipper off. Anyways, we're still going to have a lot of fun. We're still going to do what we got to do. I think I want to go here just to drive. We talked about that before. We're going to drive in cab, going to and from the store, and then we're going to, when we do field work, we're going to come out of cab. But I was excited, and I spent a long time on that channel getting it all set up. It's still under the Fury Machine Gaming banner, but it's a different name because YouTube won't allow you to use the same name because they consider it cherry picking. They consider it like if I was to take Fury Machine Gaming and put 2 channels out there, I'm double dipping is what I'm doing. So this way, it's a completely different name. It's still got my name in the title. I tried to create one name that was FMG time-lapsing, and somebody else already had that because I created it and I made the channel, and then YouTube sent me a message. See, there's our canola right there. YouTube sent me a message saying that name has been taken, so please change your name. They gave me 14 days to change it, or the channel was going to be deleted. So I just went with Mr. Fury's Time Lapse. So my truck sim videos are going to be over there now. If you guys were interested in the truck sim, no more logging on this map. So the Ponderosa map has now been moved over there. I think we started over there on the Pinewood Forest map, and we started over there with that one. And I think we're going to, all of the Ponderosa map, all of the backcountry, all that stuff will be over there now, because that's going to be our mining and our construction, basically, stuff over there. And this one is strictly going to be 150% realistic farming and realistic, you know, we're not always going to do dairy farming on this. We are going to experiment with some horses and some things like that, but it's going to be farming. And so, you know, that's why I'm excited, because now my channels plural, get streamlined. There's no guesswork. Now you know, like the person that I was in the streaming was like, you know, he didn't want to create a second channel, and I can understand that. He's a great dude anyways. He didn't want to create a second channel because he thought it might make people confused. But realistically, to me, the way I look at it is it confuses people when you have a channel where there's all different kinds. So, like, basically, what was happening on this channel... Oh, I got to take the baler back. We'll take the baler back first. Today will be running, mostly, and then we'll come back down and get our harvester. Yeah, I bought this baler last time, I think. This baler came out in the 70s. We can do this now, since we're back here. See that? I'll get in a little bit here. People, to me, it's more... couldn't find the Q button, sorry. It's more confusing to people... There, I want to get my train of thought. That when you come on a channel and, like, say you subscribe to my channel, you know, you guys subscribe, and you subscribe because I put out a mining video, and you go, oh, I really like that stuff, I love this guy, this guy's awesome, this guy does mining, and this is great, and then I don't put out a mining video for, you know, 5 days, 6 days, and you've got to wait 5-6 days. Now you lose interest. Now you move on and you try to find mining stuff other place else. Say you subscribe to my channel that you want to watch forestry or logging, and you wait 5-6 days to get the logging out. It gets annoying, and you as a content creator, or me as a content creator, I get frustrated because people get frustrated themselves and they want to leave, and I get it. You know, I get it, because when I subscribe to a channel, you know, I subscribe because either A, I like that person, or B, I really, really, really like the content they put out. Like, if I'm watching somebody that's doing, like, I watch Simulation for the Nation because, you can tell I'm in this dusty room again. My nose. I get stuffed up when I come in my dusty room. I watch Simulation for the Nation strictly for the simple fact that he does everything realistically. He does it in cab, he does everything himself. He very rarely hires workers. I used to watch Virtual Farmer, but he's lately gotten more into hiring workers. He takes off with a worker and he does that stuff. But I don't watch guys, and I watch DJ Goham and Clutch and those guys, but I don't watch them for watching them. I watch them because I get the news for Farm Sim. You know what I mean? I get those. That's what, to me, those guys are really good at that stuff. They're great at giving the news. They're great at keeping you up to date on the mods and things like that. That's what I watch those guys for. But I don't watch them to farm because they don't farm the way I want to farm. I only watch the guys who play the way I like to play. You know, generally the older equipment, the smaller equipment, because here's the thing. It's like, okay, you see this field? Yes, it's 26 acres, right, everybody? But reality is, on my farm at home, we only have a 5-meter header tops. I think it's 4.5 meter header, and we'd be harvesting that with a 4.5 meter header. That's realistic. That to me is what real farming is about. Not everybody, especially in like this area, not everybody has, giant equipment. But anyways, I digress. But I don't. So that's why the other thing I did it is because I want you guys to have what you want. For the people who really, 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 really like, for the people who really, really like time lapses and they're strapped for time, we all get that way. We're strapped for time and we get stuck doing stuff and and we we have to do what we have to do. You know what I mean? So that's what that channel's for. It's for people who really want to just kind of come in, get their, they're on lunch and they're bored and they want to watch a video, so they just watch that. And a lot of people don't have a lot of time, me included. And so the videos that I'm going to be putting out in this channel are going to be shorter, but more quality intake and less of them, so you guys can actually catch up with them. And then I'm going to play like off camera. Like if we do a 30-minute video, I'm going to sorry, I'm trying to talk and back up the tractor at the same time. I'm going to make sure I play so we get to the even amount of hour, if you know what I mean, so that we can there we go. I usually do this in cab. I'm trying to go out of cab a little bit because we can do what we got to do. Get up a little bit farther, shift my gear here, because I am using my gear shifter as well. There we go. Turn this in here and just back her just inside. We don't have to get it perfect. Hit Q. There we go. Now, back down to the shop, so we're going to go in here. We're going to go thing. We promised you guys that whenever we're driving on the road or driving to and from a field or taking a piece of equipment to and from field, we're going to do it in cab. When we get out to the field work, we're going to do it out of cab so you guys can see what's going on. But yeah, so that's why I did it. And, I'm excited, super excited to be able to give you guys the content. And if I have to, I'll even streamline it even further and create a third channel just so that we can have it even streamlined more. And it gives me the chance to ultimately, and I've talked to you guys about this lots and lots of times in the past, where it gives me the opportunity to make my channel, which is what I wanted it to begin in the beginning. I've been doing this 4 years and I've been all over the place, and it gives me the chance to actually finally come in here and do what we need to do. Now, getting back to this series, now we talked about it. If it does rain, and I know that on Calmsden it rains a lot, we're going to fast forward. We're going to go to the house and either sleep or stand in front of it, and we're going to fast forward till the rain's gone, just like we would in real life. So in real life, when it's raining out, we don't do field work. We go work in the barn, we go clean the barn, we do that. But what happens when that's all done? When your barn's cleaned and your cows are milked and the cows are fed and it starts to pour. Well, guess what? Now you're sitting in the house and I'm playing YouTube. If you know what I mean. I'm playing video games because there's not much going on. So that's what we're going to do on this series. When it starts to rain, we're going to go stand in front of our house and we're going to fast forward. And that's it. We're going to try to make sure that we got stuff to do. Like, for example, we're going to try to make sure that we've got bales to do and things to do. But remember, you can't move the bales from a barn to another barn when it's raining out. They get wet. So realistically, you can stack them inside of them. So probably what I'll do is I'll put bales in a certain spot, and then we can stack them. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. But our money is quickly dwindling down. It's down to 570. We started with $1 million, and we started with the farm, and that was it. But we're doing well. We're still hanging on. We don't have a loan yet. We're still going good. We're going down here to buy our harvester, and then we're going to head over and start harvesting right away. We have to check the weather real quick to see. I think it rains less on 1 or 2 day months, but I tell you, on 28-day months, it rains almost every day, and it's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to go that extreme, if you know what I mean, because we've done that. And to be honest with you guys, what happens is when I get to be like 10, 12 days in, you run out of stuff to do. You really do. And then you guys suffer. So I'm gonna try to keep it to, man, it is a gorgeous tractor. 1976, the Oliver 2250 came out. Fantastic looking mod, fantastic looking tractor, smokestack, everything looks great. Which reminds me, screenshot time. So we can stand here for 5 seconds. So I want to give you guys a little inside little information. So on YouTube, when you're making videos for YouTube and you're an actual content creator, YouTube will automatically pick if you pause on something that you want for more than 5 seconds, YouTube will snap a picture automatically for you. So when you go to load a video up and you go there, it'll give you several pictures to choose from of what you want. And that, because I just did this, this will be one of the pictures. I don't have to snap anything. I just have to stand here for 5 seconds. That's it. So, but yeah. Let's buy our harvester. And I hope it comes with a header, because I did download this like 5 minutes before I recorded. So we're going to work on that, you know. We're going to... Harvesters. Where's my harvesters? I think they're down here. This is a really, really, really small harvester. Look how tiny this thing is. The Massey Ferguson 310 was made, the 300 series was made in the 60s. So this is a 60s. It's a little older. But it would be kind of realistic, if you think about it, to be in the 70s and 80s and still have a harvester from the 60s. It really would. Because we have our tractors are from the 80s. And we're here year 2025. And my 4440 was 1985, I think it was. So it's like we've got tractors that are 40 years old. So this would be as close. Other than that, I was gonna use this one until I researched it, and this came out like 1995, so that's too new for us. Okay, we want to try to keep the older stuff, so we're gonna go with a 60s one. It's only 10,000. We are gonna put a cabin on it. That's a cabin. Actually, we don't need it. Yeah, let's go. No, this would be the wheels that would be on it for real. Okay, we're going to buy that. It's only 10 grand. So that's the cool thing about the older stuff. So, and unfortunately, oh, there it is. This is only 4 meters. So we should be able to drive right up and down the road with this. Yeah. What's this? What's this do? What does this do? What is it? Adding sim? Oh, it's got a sim cutter on it. Okay, we're going to have that. I don't know that came out in the 60s. I'd have to look up, because I do believe it's this one. So that's what we're going to... So it literally cost us $12,000. Now, the disadvantage to this, guys, is this only holds 2,800 liters. So we're going to be making a lot of trips. And the reason I left this tractor down here is we're going to be having to come back and get us a wagon, because this is going to be emptied. And we're going to have to be careful with... I just want to see what this... See, now we got lots. We can be in cab in this, and we got it all wide open. Oh, that's cool. All right, hang on a second. I shut it off again. I want to hear that again. Just for you guys. I'll be quiet. Let me turn up my own headphones so I can hear this again. This is pretty dope. All right, you ready, guys? Wow. Great job. Great job on the mod. Great job. And I can turn around with it on here. Yes, we're going to be going in cab. Look, the speedometer even works. We got to get manual attach. Keep bugging, guys. Keep bugging for the manual attach. We are going to head down. Oh, this gives us lots of good view. I don't know if this would go... There's no way this would go 19 miles an hour, I don't think. But anyways, it's small enough to drive up the road, which is good. Paddles. These were belt-driven, as you guys can see on the left-hand side. This is our tutorial time. Yay! We got about 6 minutes left, and we'll get ours to the farm, and we'll get it settled up. These were belt-driven. Back in the day, they weren't chain-driven. They weren't motorized-driven. These were literally belt-driven. As you can see by the left-hand side there and the right-hand side there, they're all belts. Well, that side didn't have one. This one did. This is your belt drive right here, and it was paddles. And works the same as a modern harvester, except for the paddles fluffed out the crop. The new ones, they come with cutter bars on them, and they cut it. So it cuts it, drops it, cuts it, drops it. These fluffers, that's what I call them, is the little needles on it. That's the fluffers. They fluff it up, and then the little bars on the end cut it. It's pretty simple. And as you can always tell, guys, just so you guys know, another inside trick. Whenever I'm using my controller, you can watch the steering wheel. See? So we're going to get that set up. I'm going to get back my back my steering wheel so I can get a little bit better thing. Yep, there's our canola field that we're going to literally get set up for. We're going to actually probably head back down to the shop real quick, and we got to run down there, unfortunately, because we can't tab on this series. So I'm going to have to get us... I should have took the trailer down with... I should get another trailer to be able to hoss my tractors back and forth with. I think I'm going to get a low loader, because that tractor I have can't really hoss tractors back and forth, because we're not allowed to tab on this. So we're going to have to go up around the big farm. We might not have enough time, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the focus now of what we wanted. For those of you who are learning, oh my gosh, guys like Ian and stuff, they're so eager and they're so excited to learn everything they possibly can. You know, guys like Cowboy and those guys, it just tickles my heart when somebody wants to learn about farming. And it really makes me happy that people want to do it. This is a perfect size harvester for this map. So it fits across the road, but it's it just is perfect. So see, there's your belts, guys. See? There's the belt. Good job. I mean, fantastic job with the mod. I mean, absolutely fantastic job. So we're going to get set up over here, and then we're going to literally... Now, I do want to get rid of these. Can I sell these? Can I sell these? Because I don't... This would not be on the farm in the 70s and 80s. I'm sorry. Construction... I'm hoping he set it up to where I can... Come on. I pushed it. I hope I can just sell these. There. Yes, because that would not be on the farm. Not in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It would not be. Those are modern. So, great job. I mean, actually, look at this map, though. As you can see, no fog. Then again, I'm still in August, but I'm a big one on that one. But look at this field here. I remember this field when I was doing Calmsden in the rig. This is like a 50-acre field. 40-acre field. Or maybe the other one is. I think, yeah, the one next to it is. Field 6 is 40 acres. This is like 30. But it's crazy. These are big fields, and it's going to be fun to do them with small equipment, and it's going to be fun to do it realistically. So once we get started harvesting, I'm going to keep track of how long it takes us, and I'm going to show you guys how long it really legitimately does to take it. Now, we're probably going to lose this crop after this month. Probably, unless I turn, you know what? Let's turn seasonal growth off. The reason why, we're going to turn it off, okay? And that way, what'll happen is this won't harvest. This won't. We'll have tomorrow to harvest it too. So once we get started on it, we're going to keep track. We're going to write a little tag ticker, and this also wouldn't be here either. These fertilizer and stuff bins. So actually, you know what? No, they wouldn't be. Not that old. These are like fertilizer and stuff. So I'm hoping I can sell that stuff too. Remove junk. There we go. Can I do that over on the other farm too? I'll bet you I could sell this whole thing and build my own farm. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play it. That's awesome. All right, good. So let's get this in here, and then we'll wrap this video up. And then when we come back next time, I'll keep buying my equipment off camera. I'm going to play play a little bit off camera to get us back onto an even amount. I'll keep running this back and forth. Look at that. See, it fits perfect inside the gates. This is great. And we will actually start up at this end up here. But yeah, I'll play off, and I'll get us to 11 o'clock or so, and get us set up. I'll get some more equipment back home, and we will. We're going to start right here. So lower this down and shut this off. There we go. There's our new Massey Ferguson 310, 1960s. It's brought in here. So, all right, guys, we made it to the end of, I think, episode 3. So we did it. We're going to grab some more equipment. I'm going to grab I got to go down and shut this off. I got to get some more equipment in here. Keep looking, keep looking. But anyways, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all. And make sure you guys are also, those that love the time lapses, are heading over to Mr. Fury's Time Lapses and checking it out. It's the same guy. It's still me. It's just time lapses. So, all right. I'm going to get you guys out of here. Have a wonderful time. And I will be right back here probably tomorrow with another time lapse. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.